New video! But to be slightly serious for a minute, I have decided that starting as of this year, because I've been doing this channel for nearly a year now, that the quality is it gets a bit iffy sometimes, because obviously it's running off of hardware, and the older the hardware gets, the less quality it's going to get, and quite a lot of games now taking up a lot of space, so I'm running out of space. And I've basically just decided that I'm going to put a donation link up to a PayPal account that I've just made, and if anyone wants to put any money towards it, it will go solely onto creating better quality videos. And for a start, you can hear this audio quality is terrible, and I want to make that better, but I'm not going to go out and buy a £10 like microphone where it sounds like I'm chewing marshmallows. I don't want you to be like, yeah, hey guys, I'm gonna talk from the other side of this room, and we're gonna be playing No, we're not gonna be playing Blitzcrank through straws and various shit microphones. I want to buy a decent one, but obviously I'm gonna put some money towards it because I can't expect you to pay for it. But if you want to put any money towards it, the link should appear bing now. So they're going to be on all my videos from now on. Just a small little thing, try not to get it in the way. But this is a New Year video, and I decided to play El Cranko. Hey, look, it's me, El Cranko. I think you're rather stupid, so I'm going to pull you in and punch you in the face. But he's kind of the riot squad, so he kind of has to, you know, use a bit of brutal force, you know, as police do. I'm trying to get. I'm testing out getting rid of the scoreboard, because as a support, you don't really care how many kills I've got, because let's face it, as a support, your job isn't to get kills. My thoughts on support at the moment, though, is that I'm not really happy with, as I've mentioned probably a lot since the late videos, but I'm kind of sick of hearing about people playing support Annie. Support Annie, I cannot wait until they try and do something with that once they get... they need to kind of change how a stun works, so she can't just sit in lane. Because you'll see the little whirly thing where she's got a stun, and she'll just sit there for, I don't know, a good hour, just waiting for you to make a move. Unfortunately, we don't get a kill, but Ezreal loses out on a lot of experience and money. Which is why I grabbed him, because early game, he will not have the ability to jump away, and if you ruin his early game, he's going to be nervous about being grabbed. I think the main part about support is making people scared of you, because most of the time you'll see like Sona, or you'll see Annie, and they may not be fed or something, and you're just like, oh well, whatever. You're a support, you can't damage me, I'm an AD carry, what are you going to do? But if you know that their Blitzcrank or their Sona is going to either grab you or do a ton of damage to you, you're going to stay back from the farm. I kind of went off topic there, but Blitzcrank, for me, kind of sits as a tank. I tend to use him as a tank. I may get damage if we're really far ahead, but I'll generally use him as a tank, mainly because, generally speaking, if you can tank, you can grab in without having to think about it. Because usually, for example, who do they have who's tanky? Who do they have? Rammus, right? You wouldn't want to pull in Rammus with this amount of health, for example, because he'll just taunt you and someone will kill you on their team. Stupid bitch. But yeah, generally speaking, you don't want to grab him in because he's going to kill you, and you don't want him to do that. They don't really have anyone tanky, so I had to use someone from our team, but yeah, you get the general idea. But if you play him tanky, it means that you have more chance of getting a good grab before having to go back than you would if you had all damage and then miss every grab. Plus, there's quite a lot of tanky items that give cooldown reduction, which is always good, because then people are even more scared of being grabbed because they know that they don't have long before you grab again. Plus, the annoying thing is because I'm having to do these recorded ones through LoL replay. It's kind of annoying. I like doing the live ones where you can see exactly what I've done and I'm playing it as I'm saying it. But because of the fact that my hard drive's getting on a bit, I can't do that without long games making the FPS go really low. Like it'll go to 20 and it'll be really hard to play and really hard to record it, because if I record it live and the FPS is 60, it's 60 for you guys. If it's 20 for me, it's 20 for you, and it's going to make the quality a hell of a lot worse, and you won't want to watch it. Not trying to drop any hints as to reasons why I might want a donation. Totally not. Would I do that? Yeah, let's face it, I would. I'm a student. I'm allowed to ask people for money. It's fine. El Cranco likes this offering. Plus, why would you ignite me? That's my main question. Why does Ezreal have ignite anyway? They were wanting a kill lane. I'm pretty sure they wanted a kill lane in this game, but they just you ain't getting a kill lane against me, pal. I love Blitzcrank. He's just... Everyone says that most Blitzcranks are bad, and that's true, but only if you tell them that their grabs are bad. The one thing I can't stand is when people go, "Oh my god, you missed that grab, it was so easy," and it's like they flashed or something like that. It's like, yeah, I can anticipate movement, but I can't anticipate moving like a moving flash considering they have a 360 directional movement on it. Also, I have no idea whether this is like me being stupid, but I quite like putting pink wards in the tri-bushes, regardless of which side you're on, because if they push to the tower and you don't have a ward in it, someone could come behind you. For example, Warwick could come at level 6 and dive you and stun you under the tower. So either you or your carry could die, potentially. But if you have a pink ward there, it lasts forever. And it's really hard for them to get to it without you seeing. And because it lasts all game, you have 100 gold spent on this vision item that lasts forever. It's more of an investment than anything, because Warwick could, obviously later in the game, when he's got a bit more tanky, run behind the turret and take the damage from it and run behind us while we're about here. I'll know he's there if he does it, because I've got a vision ward and it cost me 100 gold. I can get 100 gold back in about 30 seconds. See, they're putting everything they have into me, which is what I want, because I'm still generally quite high mana. Although unfortunately that grab missed, which I didn't expect. Look, oh, then never mind. Gragas anticipated what I anticipated, but it wasn't quite enough. Thought he might be there, but he's not. But oh well, they're still missing out. Also, that bush I just warded behind near their golems is definitely worth investing in putting a ward in, because you can see if they're junglers. Either he could be farming golems, you'd still be able to see him, or he might even be trying to gank you and trying to get around you, and you'll be able to do a lot more than he will, because you'll already know he's there, so you can just move backwards. These are generally the items I go for as core items for Blitz. Depending on who you've got on your team, you may want to upgrade the first item I forget the name of. Don't know why. The first item I forget the name of, you might want to upgrade it to the final version to get a bit of a speed boost. But generally speaking, if you've got Sivir on your team, you don't really need to upgrade it. It doesn't give you any gold benefit, it just gives you a bit of cooldown reduction. But it's not really worth spending an extra 1,000 on early game. Like 10 minutes in, I'm not exactly going to go, yes, let me spend 1,000 on a little bit of movement speed and some cooldown reduction. I'm going to say, yep, I'd like some tankiness, please. It's funny because he's laughing at me now because he moved backwards, but later on he gets absolutely destroyed. It's fine taunting, but only taunt if you know that you're gonna win, because otherwise I get to laugh at you harder. That was just unfortunate because we didn't have any vision there. El Cranko gets a kill. But as you can see, the early game doesn't look too promising. You can go for mobility boots or boots of lucidity, but generally speaking, the cooldown reduction items that are quite tanky, you're going to probably want to get them anyway. So boots of mobility are a lot more suited, I suppose, because Blitzcrank's more one of those supports that just kind of runs around like crazy. Plus, if you use your W, like Ezreal now is just absolutely shitting himself, because he knows what I'm going to do. Especially to an Ezreal, good combo is to use your R first if you're close enough, and then grab him because he's silenced and he'll be spamming his E, but he won't get anywhere. I was going to attempt to follow, but I just couldn't be arsed. I must admit that I do really dislike Annie support. It's just one of those things. She's not a support. She's an AP carry. And people don't even use her like a support. They don't use it to help the carry. They use it to just do a massive amount of damage. Also, you can notice we had a Rammus top. I'll just explain how that happened. Gragas was first pick, as you can see. And he went, alright, I'm going to go jungle. And then, for some weird, messed up fucking reason, later on Rammus went, can I go jungle and you go mid? And Gragas went, no. And he went, oh, okay. And then locked in as Rammus because he wanted to go jungle, and basically all of us apart from him went, yeah, you're not going jungle. And he was like, oh, but I want to go jungle. And we were like, yeah, but Gragas called it, and considering you locked in and he didn't, I'm just going to assume that you are a douche. So yeah, you can go top lane. But he did alright. He died a bit, but to be honest, against Kha'Zix, there's not really much you can do. You can taunt him, but he's still going to do a massive amount of damage before you manage to taunt him, because he'll jump onto you and then use his Q and then W or whatever. Also, just because a Blitzcrank grabs someone doesn't mean you should follow them. Like this, I didn't actually want him to do anything. It would have been fine if he walked away. But I suppose we do get vengeance for him in a few seconds. Because I'm just chasing after her like a bitch, because I know she'll come back. And she does. If she'd have walked about an inch further, I wouldn't have been able to reach her. And then Warwick goes ham and decides, oh yeah, I'm going to kill you because you're really slow. Wait, no you're not, because you've got boots and mobility and you've got a W. But unfortunately, I didn't see that coming. And it dodged all the minions, which was really annoying. I think that's the last time I die, actually. So it's K. Yeah, I seem to have gone more tanky than HP, which is not something I usually do actually, but the amount I've been trying to grab people in this game, I think I just warranted it more useful to get the cooldown reduction than health, because I have quite a high burst at the moment, because quite a lot of them are squishy, whereas not many of them have any health. I mean, Annie's really low, Oriana really low, Ez really, you get the general idea though. I'm surprised that I didn't actually grab her, but whatevs, bro, whatevs. I'm also quite shocked that Blitzcrank's grab gets rejected by Yasuo's wall, because it's not a ranged thing. It's kind of like his arm, so I don't understand why it gets rejected. But oh well, it's kind of a really annoying person to verse as Blitzcrank, because it means that your grab's pretty much useless. Don't know where that grab was going. That's kind of a panic grab, I think. But it was kind of a waste of Warwick's ult, really. It didn't really do anything. I don't even know why he followed me. Honestly, I have no idea why he followed me. That was such a bad choice. And he uses his ult as well to get away. And I knew he'd go for me again. I absolutely knew it would go. But it's K. Because I was baiting him hard there. I don't know what he thought he was doing. He could have used his ult to get away easily. And the second jump could have been used to get away as well. But instead, he jumped to his doom.
Killing spree.
Their Warwick was going pretty much full AD as well, so that's why I kind of went for armor instead. Because the Ezreal and Kha'Zix and Warwick are a lot more damaging than Annie and Oriana. And Annie. It's personal preference, really. But you can kind of tell that we've evened it out. We're almost exactly tied. There's only a 1k in it. We have much more of a late game team than they do. Oriana's very late game. Annie's not really a late game though. Quite a lot of burst champions don't do very well late game. Apart from Vigar, but that's because he's a little fucking annoying little bastard, that's why. I do love him though. Such a good champion. Also, this Ezreal just gets baited so badly. His team are just getting destroyed And what's he doing? He's chasing the support. Oh look, did just dodge it. Not falling for that one again. I wish that I grabbed him as well. I didn't even need to do anything in that fight. Didn't even need to be anywhere near. They was our team had enough kills to be able to just take them on 4v4. I'm not going to count Annie as a support. Because she would... No. No. I really do hate it when I just miss a grab. Just decided to go, oh well, just fire into here, why not? Oh, and as you can see, I'm building Frozen Heart. I decided to go for that because it'll destroy Warwick, and Ezreal was building Blade of the Ruined King and proper AD carry build. So using that on them two pretty much gets rid of all chance of a fight going their way. Accidentally hit Orianna, but that probably worked out for the best because Ezreal jumped away anyway. Annie then just gets destroyed. Rammus tanking the tower like a badass. He was a douchebag in Champion Select, but he was alright. The one way that you lose games is you'll either lose because one lane gets steamrolled, or you'll lose in Champion Selects because someone's being a douchebag. Oh, I wanna go mid. Well, we already have a mid champ. Oh, I wanna go mid. Well, yeah, but we have one. Oh, I'm gonna go mid anyway. I don't care about you. Oh, you gon' die. I like how the passive kills him. Literally just the passive from my ult kills him. And Annie pops her ult just to try and kill me. I love and hate Blitzcrank's passive, because I wish you could turn it off so it didn't steal farm. But at the same time, it's so good. What you just saw then was me dying for her. She did say thank you, actually. I was quite impressed with that, because I did that solely to make sure that she lived, because she had double buff. And usually, you'll just go, oh my god, why did you do that? Or they won't even say anything. But she said thank you, which is rare. It's like when you get, as a support, if you get someone a double kill, they'll just say, wow, I was amazing. It's like, yeah, I'm here too, you know. Or I've had people on the like mid lane and jungle go, oh my god, this AD carry's so good. And then they're like, yeah, I'm here too, you know. Yeah, it's not just a solo lane. I'm kind of doing my bit as well. But, you know, fuck yourself. I've had a few AD carries that have said, oh my god, that grab, or something like that, but it is a rare occurrence. You're more likely to get told that you're shit for missing one grab than you are to get commendated for grabbing everyone. Which is kind of sad, really, but whatever. Don't know what he thinks he's doing. Yoink. It was kind of a failed yoink, but it was literally just one of those things where you're just like, why did you just do that? Quite a lot of people are getting Lee Sin syndrome with the Yasuo ult. Oh, someone's in the air, better press R. Oh wait, now I'm in the middle of 5 people. Oh, where's my team? Oh, well, they're a dragon. Oh. Oh, okay. It was quite a drawn out game. No one ever seemed to group properly. The only time we grouped was for Dragon. Really. We had so much more tank than them, really. But we just didn't use it. Because, I mean, look, Siva's going top for no reason. We could have lost that. I would rather have lost that and pushed mid than whatever we're doing now. I don't know what to call it. Because at this point, I just want to grab someone. And I want to grab someone, kill the rest of the team, and then Warwick can push top all he wants. Because he was going more tanky than anything, so he wouldn't have done that much damage to turrets because his attack speed wasn't too high. As you can see, I was pretty desperate to grab someone, and he just happened to be in the way. Plus Kha'Zix, if you get the drop on him rather than the other way around, he's automatically just gonna die. That was a terrible grab, but he was too far to the left anyway. Also, this really annoyed me because I really thought that grab was gonna hit, but it was faster than I thought it was gonna be. But I was kind of pissed off with this Ezreal, so I just wanted to kill him. Also, I really want to know what the timer is on assists. Because like that, I don't even understand how I didn't get an assist on that, but YOLO. I thought my passive would have hit him or something. That Orianna really loves getting hit. I don't know why. Plus she wasted her item passive. I like to time my deaths well. That was pretty well timed death. Because I died for 3 people. And their Warwick was perma pushing top, but I have no idea why. He was going tanky, he couldn't push it fast enough to be worth leaving his team. El Cranko is happy. The only way I can summarise the state of supports at the moment is that in Season 3 it was all about tank. Who can tank the most amount of damage while being useful to the team with CC or harass. And now it's pretty much who can put out the highest amount of damage, really. Like Thresh right now, I can't use Thresh as a support because he just gets poked out of lane by pretty much everyone now. And you generally want that early game dominance because they're going to have an Annie or a Nami. Not many Zeras though, don't know why. At the end I have so much cooldown reduction I can just spam it. Nine-second cooldown pretty much. You can probably see right now that it's dropping a bit in FPS, which is really quite annoying. Oh well, it's near the end now.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Game over.